What's up, my friends? I'm a little bit concerned, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because again, I can only see this because I used to do it myself, so I know what to look for. And plus, for some reason, people open up to me extremely easy. So I can come to you and I can tell you right now that the number one, it's love, obviously, but the number one thing, it's self love, obviously. Like, this was so apparent from the very beginning. The number one thing that's screwing people up here is lack of love, more especially self love, and it's astonishing to me. I've had multiple women tell me that I was too good for them and they didn't deserve somebody like me based on me being kind to them, based on my looks, and based on how I present myself. And because I'm kind to them, really think this through, man. This is crazy. Unless they're just trying to protect my feelings and they're making stuff up and putting on Oscar winning performances. Just put it that way. Which is something I thought about for a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. See the cycle of oh, you're not like how you look at yourself, because I don't look at myself in a way to where I feel like I'm a catch, or I present myself out here in this world some way. Like, I don't think like that. So when I have, it's heartbreaking, dude. And then let's go even further than that, okay? I have, again, I've interacted with a lot of humans. And this runs rampant in males too, quite a bit. Now, more, I can say women because obviously I mess with women like that, but my friends are males. And people that I associate with or whatever throughout my life have been males. And I can see the same thing in them. And it sucks, dude. It sucks. It's a weird thing of people pretending like this is what's going on here, as far as I can tell. And I could be wrong. Listen, I could be wrong. I've never came here and told you, oh, I'm right. This is 100% right. This is it. This is it. Observe it. So it appears to me what's going on here is people have a horrible, horrible view of themselves, and to protect themselves, they put a guard up. And when they put a guard up, they walk around acting like everything is fine, or they put on this ego shit or they're better than others or they're whatever. And it's created this weird cycle of. It's just created this weird cycle, meaning that if you don't think you're good enough, it doesn't matter what I tell you. You're going to look at yourself that way, and you're not going to be happy the majority of the time. So you will push people away and bleed all over people that only want the best for you. And then you will get defensive and butthurt and have a chip on your shoulder because I did all these things. Like, I'm not just saying I did these. Like, go back at my videos for 4 years, dude. I have, like, you guys have witnessed this firsthand for the ones that's watched it. So if I ever come here and I point things out, I don't want you to think, oh, Blake thinks he's this or that, or he's got, no, dude. I did the same thing. And it fucking hurts and it sucks watching other people go through something that if you would just listen to me or listen to that voice in your head that's telling you positive, kind things, and you like started looking and talking to yourself better, there you go. So it's a lack of self-love in general is really what's going on here. That's the number one cause of anything and everything. I can listen. Listen, seriously, I can give you multiple examples of things to where the majority would be girls, but I've also noticed it with guys too, because obviously I talk to girls more. But I could give you like a F ton of examples right now. And I just started paying attention to this like a year ago. I didn't even really start paying attention to it until a few months ago. So think of all the things that I didn't even catch. That's what I'm telling you. But it's so sad, dude. I'm gonna give you 2 examples, and then I'm just gonna quit talking about it. So there was this one girl I was talking to, and she was a little bit chunky, a little bit of meat on her bones. Which I'm just straight up telling you, I like girls with meat on their bones, so it didn't matter to me one way or the other. But this girl went out of her way to make it be known to me that she went to the gym every day, that she had this super self-care routine down. And then she like freaked out on me like for no reason right before we were getting ready to go out, and I think it was because she looked at herself messed up. Because what else could it be? I didn't do anything to her. She just like went on a tirade of a self-help thing, and I just didn't reply because I replied once and then I got the same thing again, and I was just like, what's going on? So that's one example. This other example, this girl told me that she didn't think she deserved me because I was too kind to her and too supportive, and I took my time with her. And I made her feel appreciated, and she didn't deserve that. Like, what is going on? And that's not even counting the girl that left out of here the other night, like, talking crazy. So that's with women. With men, I could tell you similar stories, but... And it all goes back to programming. I'm gonna leave it with this, and I'm gonna end it with this, because I did not plan on... I mean, this is simple, short, to the point. This is the problem. Listen, think to yourself, do you do this? Do you do this? Can you see it in other people? You almost have to see it in yourself where you can see it in other people. And then once you see it in other people, you can help them. But let me tell you this, they will effing run from you. They're running from themselves, and then if you tell them something good about themselves, they'll feel good about it for a minute, and then they'll tell themselves, oh, he was just being nice. He was just... It's a danger. I'm telling you, dude. I'm straight up telling you. But I don't even know if I need to go any further because it is what it is. But notice this in other people, and then realize they will run from them. They will run from themselves or run from you. Simple as that. This is what to look for. This is how to pay attention. And I'm going to end you with this, okay? There's two things going on that mainly dictate your actions, behaviors, and thoughts. It's going to be programming or projection. I'm going to give you 2 examples here. Pretty simple examples of how to know what's a program and what's a projection. So you think you're fat or overweight. I'm not saying you do, but in this example, let's go along with it. 6'170", baby. I'm joking. But hey, like, even at 6 foot tall and 170, there's still times to where I feel like, I'm just being brutally honest, I feel like I don't want to say a woman, but do you know how like sometimes women get bloated and they feel a certain type of way about themselves? I do that from time to time. So I'm just trying to make this relatable, my friends. So let's say you think you're a little bit overweight. Right? So this is projection. So you see things out here in the world, or you see pictures of people, or you see people, and then you judge them subconsciously, or you say something like, well, yeah, they could stand to lose a couple pounds, blah, blah, blah. Projection. Now here's programming. You're not big, you don't think you're big, you've never judged anyone for being big, but you've heard your friend's dad or your friends or something on social media make fun of fat people, or chubby people, or big people, or you see people that are self-conscious about their weight, so they keep talking about it. That starts a program in your mind, my friend. That's the very simple way of programming projection. And you will soon realize that the vast majority of everything you've ever thought or judged or assumed was one of those 2 things. Mainly a program. So I'm going to leave it with that. We made this under 10 minutes. Praise God. It's a game of form and the play of life. I'm me talking to you, and this is what we do. Create illusions, have an experience, tell stories, snap out of it, return home, which is right here, right now. Mask off. I love you. Talk to you later.